watching the clock hands move so slow. Nowhere to be and nowhere to go. Sunlight is fading into a glow. Everything's melting like winter snow. Soft as a whisper, light as a dream, flowing along like a silver stream. We're floating on amber, gold and deep, keeping the secrets that the lonely keep. Soft vibrations in the heavy air, running my fingers through the silence there. Hey, yeah, hey, 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 yeah, hey, hey, yeah. Dust in the hallway, shadows on the wall, catching the moments before they fall. No more chasing, no more rush, just the beauty in the velvet hush. Close your eyes and let the rhythm take every single memory that we make. Far away from the noise and the light, deep in the heart of a mellow night. We're floating on amber, gold and deep, keeping the secrets that the lonely keep. Soft vibrations in the heavy air, running my fingers through the silence there. Amber dreams, just let it flow. Amber dreams, just let it flow. Amber dreams, just let it flow. Amber dreams.
Tapping on the window, a rhythm of the rain, washing out the shadows, washing out the pain. Lavender clouds in a heavy sky, watching all the birds as they're flying by. Can you hear the music in the falling mist, like a memory that was never kissed? Lavender raindrops falling down quietly over this sleepy town. Soft as a feather, cool as the night. Everything's moving in a purple light. Coffee in the mug and a book in my hand, trying to remember this quiet land. Analog feelings in a digital room, chasing away the heavy gloom. Let it fall, let the world just stop. Every single tear is a tiny drop, finding the peace in the gray and blue, making a space for me and you. Lavender raindrops falling down quietly over this sleepy town. Soft as a feather, cool as the night. Everything's moving in a purple light. Lavender blue. Rain falls down, lavender blue. Rain falls down. Rain falls down. Lavender blue. Lavender blue. Lavender blue. Rain falls down. Lavender blue. Tapping on the window. 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 Tapping on the window.
Long shadows are stretching lazily across the wooden floor. I don't think I wanna step outside that heavy door anymore. Velvet cushions holding me in a soft and warm embrace, while the dust mote stands slowly in this quiet empty space. Old record spinning around with a steady rhythm pop, wishing that this feeling of peace would never have to stop. The light is turning golden as the clock begins to chime, finding all the beauty in this slow and borrowed time. No more questions to answer, no more needing to know why. Under the heavy lid of a vast and amber colored sky, just a quiet vibration humming deep within my soul, letting the gentle current of the day take full control. It's a velvet afternoon, moving so soft and slow, watching the very last of the golden embers start to glow. Everything is muffled, everything is calm and still, like a single flower swaying on a quiet summer hill. The tea is cooling down in a mug I've held for years, washing away the echoes of my old and forgotten fears. Reading the same old lines from a book I've always loved, watching the silver clouds moving silently above. There's a melody in the silence that I've never heard before, creeping like the sunlight through the cracks in the door. I'm wrapped in the layers of a dream that's finally mine. Everything is perfect in this slow and steady line. Close your eyes and let the velvet feeling sink in deep into the sanctuary where the tired memories sleep, far away from the sirens and the constant city beat. We're finding our own rhythm in this quiet, soft retreat. Oh, 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 it's a velvet afternoon, moving so soft and slow, watching the very last of the golden embers start to glow. Oh, 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 oh. Velvet time, moving slow, just let go. Velvet time, moving slow, just let go.
Neon sign is flickering out in the cold and lonely dark, looking for a reason and a tiny glowing spark. Steam from the coffee cup is rising slowly in the air. Everyone is lost inside a quiet and a distant stare. The rain is washing shadows off the empty cobblestones, while the radio is playing in those low and mellow tones. I'm sitting in the corner where the light is dim and blue, thinking about the memories that used to lead to you. At the Blue Moon Cafe, where the time stands perfectly still, every single moment feels like a sweet and bitter pill. The world is sleeping outside, but the groove is staying awake, finding all the promises that we never had to break. The waitress is humming a tune from a long and distant age, turning over the leaves of a worn and yellowed page. Shadows on the ceiling making shapes I can't explain, reflections of the moonlight on the window through the rain. I'm nursing my emotions like a drink that's getting cold, in a city made of stories that have all been bought and sold. There's a sanctuary here among the silver and the gray, waiting for the rising of a different kind of day. No more pressure to move on and no more hurry to go, just the steady pulse of the night, moving easy and slow, out of the darkness and into the blue and hazy light. Everything is exactly where it's supposed to be tonight. At the Blue Moon Cafe, where the time stands perfectly still, every single moment feels like a sweet and bitter pill. The world is sleeping outside, but the groove is staying awake, finding all the promises that we never had to break. At the Blue Moon Cafe, yeah.
surface of the water is as smooth as a polished stone. Feeling more connected now that I am finally alone. Silver ripples moving in a slow and steady dance, giving all my heavy thoughts a second and a better chance. I see the moon reflected in the center of the lake, thinking of the quiet path that I'm finally going to take. Everything is shimmering, everything is bright and clear, washing out the echoes of the things I used to fear. Silk reflection in the water, glowing in the night. Everything is moving in a soft and silver light. Catch the gentle rhythm, catch the easy, steady flow. There isn't any other place we really need to go. The breeze is blowing softly through the leaves of the willow tree, carrying the secrets of the things that are meant to be, wrapped in the layers of a dream that's soft and fine, tracing every circle and every single curving line. The stars are looking down from our high and indigo sky, watching how the moments and the hours go passing by. I'm sinking into the silence like a feather on the floor, not looking for the answers or the reasons anymore. Soft as a velvet touch, cool as the morning dew. Everything is fresh and everything is brand new. Hold your breath and let the colors start to fade into the sanctuary that the quiet night has made. Reflection in the water, reflection in the water, silk reflection in the water, glowing in the night. Soft as a velvet touch, cool as the morning dew. Everything is fresh and everything is brand new. Hold your breath and let the colors start to fade into the sanctuary that the quiet night has made. Silk reflection in the water, glowing in the night. Silk reflection in the water, silk reflection in the water. Silk reflection in the water, glowing in the night. The surface of the water, 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 the surface The surface of the water. The surface of the surface reflection, silk reflection. The surface of the water, silk reflection, silk reflection. The surface of the water, surface of the surface of the water, the surface of the water, the surface, the surface of silk reflection in the water. Silk reflection in the water. Reflection in the water. Glowing in the night.
Old leather books in a dusty wooden frame, trying to remember a long and forgotten name. Pictures of the people that I used to know so well. Every single object has a story it could tell. I'm walking through the hallways of a house that's made of dreams. Everything is older and quieter than it seems. The sunlight is filtered through the curtains of the past, wishing that the memory of the light could always last. On the dusty shelves of my mind, I'm looking for the light, finding all the things that I left behind in the night. Dust and memories, they're floating in the air, finding all the reasons that were always hiding there. An old cassette tape with a label that's faded and torn, reminding me of the day that a brand new song was born. The keys of the piano are yellowed in their cold, playing all the melodies that never will grow. I'm touching all the edges of the things I used to hold, in a world that's finally starting to unfold. There's a comfort in the clutter and a peace in the mess, learning how to live with a little bit of less. Rewind the story, let the tape begin to spin, let the feeling of the nostalgia finally sink in. Everything is moving in a circle and a line, finding all the pieces that are finally and truly mine. On the dusty shelves of my mind, I'm looking for the light. On the dusty shelves of my mind, the dusty shelves of my mind, I'm looking for the light on the dusty shelves of my mind, on the dusty shelves of my mind, I'm looking for the light. Old leather books and the table, then a circle and the line, finding all the pieces that are finally and truly mine, on the dusty shelves of my mind, on the dusty shelves of my mind, I'm looking for the light.
Waking up slowly as the sun begins to peak, kissing every shadow on my tired and my heavy cheek. The light is turning golden like honey in a jar, feeling like I'm finally exactly where you are. The steam from the coffee is dancing in the light, chasing out the echoes of a long and heavy night. Everything's quiet as the birds begin to sing, wondering what the beauty of the day is gonna bring. It's a honey glazed morning, soft and sweet and slow, feeling all the sunshine from the very top to toe. Wake up easy, let the golden light sink in. This is exactly where the better dreams begin. Walking across the garden where the grass is wet and cold, watching how the stories of the day begin to unfold. The air is smelling sweet like the flowers and the rain, washing out the static and the echoes of the pain. I'm wrapped in the warmth of a sweater and a dream. Life is moving better than a simple lucky scheme. There's a rhythm in the stillness that I've never felt before. I don't need to look for any reasons anymore. Take a deep breath and let the colors start to bloom, chasing out the shadows in the heavy morning gloom. Everything is fresh and everything is new and bright, moving in the glory of the perfect morning light. It's a honey glazed morning. Honey glazed morning. Honey glazed morning. It's a honey glazed morning.
lost in the started looking blurry through the clouds of indigo. Nowhere else to be and nowhere else I need to go. The bass is humming low like a heartbeat in the dark, looking for a reason in a tiny glowing spark. Everything is muffled and everything is far away, waiting for the rising of a different kind of day. Lost in the midnight haze, where the world is just a dream. Everything is deeper than a simple lucky scheme. Just breathe easy and let the hazy rhythm take every single memory that we're lucky enough to make. Ooh, that we're lucky enough to make. The city lights are glowing like the embers in a fire, reaching for the frequency of our deep desire. I'm floating through the silence like a ghost inside the machine, seeing all the colors that have never yet been seen. The air is feeling heavy with the scent of silver rain, washing out the echoes and the shadows of the pain. I'm sinking through the velvet of a night that never ends, finding all the comfort that a quiet rhythm sends. Hold your breath and let the edges start to blur. Everything is exactly the way that it always was. No more pressure and no more needing to be fast, making sure the beauty of the haze is gonna last. Lost in the midnight haze, where the world is just a dream. Hold your breath and let the edges start to blur. Hold your breath and let the edges start to blur. Hold your breath and let the edges start to blur. Hold your breath. Lost in the midnight, lost in the midnight, lost in the midnight haze. Hold your breath and let the edges start to blur. Lost inside the middle of a thick and midnight haze. Lost in the midnight haze. Hold your breath and let the edges. Lost in the midnight, lost inside the middle. Lost in the midnight haze. Lost inside. Lost in the midnight haze, where the world is just a dream. Lost in the midnight haze. Lost in the midnight haze. Lost inside the middle. Oh, middle. Lost inside. lost inside the midnight, lost in the midnight haze, lost in the midnight haze, where the world is just a dream. Lost in the midnight haze, lost in the midnight haze, where the lost in the midnight haze, where the world is just a dream, where the lost in the midnight lost in the
Floating on the pillows of some cinnamon clouds so high, watching how the world is just a passing us on by. The air is smelling spicy and the light is turning red, following the rhythm where the spirits have all led. A soft acoustic guitar is playing in the distant room, chasing out the shadows and the heavy winter gloom. Everything is cozy and everything is soft and warm, safe inside the sanctuary, far away from the storm. Floating on cinnamon clouds, high above the ground, finding all the peace that can never be easily found. Spicy and sweet, like a memory from a dream. Life is moving better than a simple lucky scheme. Yeah. The tea is tasting earthy with a hint of something sweet. Feeling all the comfort from my head down to my feet, wrapped in a blanket and a dream that's finally mine. Everything is perfect in this slow and steady line. The sunlight is filtered through the leaves of the autumn tree, carrying the secrets of the person I'm meant to be. I'm sinking into the stillness of a velvet afternoon, singing to the rhythm of a different and kind of tune. Yeah. Close your eyes and let the spicy feelings take every single promise that we're never gonna break. No more hurry and no more needing to be bold, finding all the treasures that can never yet be sold. Floating on cinnamon clouds, high above the ground. Oh, finding all the peace that can never be easily found. Spicy and sweet, like a memory from a dream. Life is moving better than a simple lucky scheme. the ground.
Final destination on the map of a quiet soul, taking all the pieces and finally making them whole. The strings are playing softly like a whisper in the dark, looking for the glory in a tiny glowing spark. Everything is coming to a slow and steady end, finding all the comfort that a quiet rhythm sends. The stars are shining brighter than they've ever shone before. I don't need to look for any reasons anymore. This is the mellow finale. We finally made it home. No more lonely places that we ever need to roam. Soft landing in the center of a velvet silver dream. Everything is better than a simple lucky scheme. Washing out the static and the echoes of the noise, finding all the power in our quiet, simple joys, wrapped in the layers of a peace that's finally mine. Everything is perfect in this slow and steady line. The sun is setting slowly on a long and heavy day, washing out the shadows in a different kind of way. I'm sinking into the silence like a feather on the floor, not looking for the answers or the reasons anymore. Hold your breath and let the final colors start to fade into the sanctuary that the quiet night has made. No more pressure and no more needing to be bold, finding all the treasures that can never yet be sold. This is the mellow finale. We finally made it home. No more lonely places that we ever need to roam. Soft landing in the center of a velvet silver dream. Everything is better than a simple lucky scheme.